One, two. Is this on? Good morning from the UK. I actually do need to see if this is on because I don't know what I'm doing. If I look at my channel on my phone, will it show it? Hang on. Am I live? Yes, I think I am. Okay, yeah, it's working. Hello. Uh, let's turn me off. Okay, so I've never done this before, as you can probably tell. Um, I think you can hear me. Not sure if anyone's really going to join my first attempt at this, but I thought I'd live stream what I was going to do today. So what am I doing? I've got in the habit recently of getting up on a Tuesday or Saturday morning and writing a good, I hope, song about the previous night's wrestling show, whether it was SmackDown or Raw. Just as a little, I'm playing a lot with AI at the moment, and I like the challenge of doing it. Getting a song out of AI is really easy and only takes a minute, but getting a good song out of AI can take a while. Um, so what am I using for this today? I'm going to be using three things. So first of all, I don't normally use it when I write my songs, but I'm going to be working with ChatGPT. The reason I'm doing this is because these challenges, I kind of set myself this goal of sitting down. Not that I can't get up or anything, but I don't want to get on with the rest of my day until I've nailed this. And that would take a hell of a lot longer if I wasn't using some support for spitballing with ChatGPT, which is very good at. I'm also using Udio. I'm a big fan of Udio. I think it's the best music production AI out there. Um, Udio is more of the experts one. Udio its general level of quality is lower than Suno. If you do 10 generations in Udio and 10 in Suno, the 10 in Suno will all be better. But then if you do 20 generations in Udio, you'll get one that is much better than any of the Suno ones. That's basically what I found with Udio, and it's more sort of you can do more tinkering with it. You can go in and mess around with it till it's how you want it. So I might spend up to a week working on a song to make it how I want it in Udio, whereas in Suno I could have something that was okay in 3 minutes. It's just my preference for that. I'm also going to be using Suno today though for the first time because I've been playing with it again recently. The reason is Udio has been giving me a lot of crap generations recently. Just I can't get it to stop giving me spoken word. It's giving me instrumentals when I don't want them. The music that it's producing the last week is just not good enough. So what I'm doing is I'm going to try and compose in Suno and then download it out of Suno and upload it into Udio and actually make it good, because I think stuff that you download out of Suno, it doesn't sound right. Udio is much better at producing the final piece, but recently I'm getting more joy out of Suno for the basics of the songwriting and the melody and stuff, getting it how I want it. I'm getting that better out of Suno. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing, trying to use Suno to compose, but actually producing and refining it in Udio. Um, how long will this take me today? I'm hoping not that long. Just to give you an idea, I've done a few of these now, and they generally take around 6 hours to finish the song, maybe another hour or two to do the video and then get it up on YouTube, ideally for when people on the far coast of America are sort of waking up and going, well, how come there's a song about last night's Raw already? Um, so yeah, the general amount of time it's been taking me is 6 hours. An example of that is on Saturday after SmackDown. I wrote a little song about Shinsuke Nakamura turning into a sea cucumber when he was confronted with the bloodline, because that's basically what happened. Um, and that took me, yeah, like 5 6 hours to get it how I wanted it. And there was a SmackDown just before War Games where Punk and Heyman and Roman had that sit down. That one kicked my ass. I didn't know what to do with that, and I worked on that for 12 hours. So that was a Saturday just spent making a song about SmackDown, but I was really happy with how it turned out. So it's only a minute long. Go and have a look at that at some point if you want to know what I'm talking about. So how long will this take today? I don't know. I hope less than that. It might be half an hour. You know, so you never know. I haven't been that quick so far, but we will see. Do I know what topic I want to cover from the show yet? No, not exactly. I've got one potential idea. I don't watch Raw or SmackDown because who's got the time for that? And while the highlights are often worth a watch, the whole shows just haven't been for decades. uh, and yeah, so I get up and I watch the highlight package from the night before and use that for inspiration on what to write about. And I think I'm going to go with something to do with Seth Rollins. I don't mind reusing ideas for stuff that I've done before. So I think one of the more successful shorts I did was a couple of weeks ago where I had Solo Sikoa delivering a promo to Roman as a death metal singer. Worked out really well. I'm quite happy to go back to that concept, and I think Seth gave quite a fiery promo that might lend itself to that. In terms of because I like to try and make it funny. I think hopefully they've all been funny so far, apart from the Big E one, which was just sad, but it did have a little joke at the end. But in terms of where the funny is with Seth Rollins, I mean, it's his outfit, right? I don't know exactly where I'm going to take this yet, but that was ridiculous. And it's making me think of Rosita from Sesame Street. Like, what's he done to Rosita? Now, I don't really know Rosita. I'm aware of her existence, but I'm so old that, like, Elmo wasn't even in Sesame Street when I was watching it. So it's not like I know anything about Rosita, but I recognise those arms. So I'm going to try and do something with that. So yeah, I guess what I would normally do at this point, I'm wondering if like I'm going to do things differently because it's being broadcast, but what I normally do is I go into ChatGPT and give it all of the context that I want it to have, any ideas that I may have already, sometimes I don't, any ideas that I have already about where we can take it, and I get it to start spitballing, get it to start generating like lyrical ideas. I never use anything yet that's come out of ChatGPT as is. I always will make some improvements to it, but it's also a case of it's just good at spitballing. It'll give you a lot of ideas, and I can stitch together a phrase, a joke, a line from various generations that it gives me to refine it to what I want. And then of course I've got to figure out what genre of music am I going to do this as. Like I said, I think I'm leaning towards metal again, just another kind of shouty like metal or metalcore promo, but with some added element of ridiculousness given by the fact that he appears to have killed a Sesame Street Muppet to make his costume. So I don't know, this is where I usually am at this point. I'm usually like not entirely sure what I'm going to do, but like I say, if you check out any of the shorts that I've done lately on Raws and SmackDowns, I think they're pretty much all good. I didn't really like the Roman Reigns rap in the end. I couldn't get that as good as I wanted it, but other than that, yeah, go and have a look. I think they're all fun. Yeah, so like I say, I'm going to go into ChatGPT and just do this how I normally would, and I suppose I will vocalise what I'm doing as well. Okay. Hello. I make these as shorts, so I would normally do them as like a 30-second song. They're the SmackDown, the one about payment and everything before the War Games event was a minute because it was just too epic. But I'm not going to do that here. So I'm going to write a short song with about 65 to 80 words. And then, like I say, just give it all of the context that I want it to have. Got a new keyboard and I'm struggling with this a little bit. Oh no, Seth Rollins promo on last night's Raw. He responded to CM Punk's. I'm going to minimize this a little bit. What will happen on my stream if I do that? Okay. I'm going to try and get this over here. Sorry. So I can see my OBS at the same time. If anyone does want to give me any streaming tips at any point, then I'd like that. Like I said, I don't really know what I'm doing. But yes, so he responded to... What did Punk say? Oh God, I watched this as soon as I woke up. Yeah, so... Okay. Called out CM Punk, said that when... said they used to idolize Punk. Get his career off the ground. Sorry, stupid keyboard. His career off the ground. When CM Punk left. Years ago, he ghosted Rollins, and oh my God, this keyboard! I need to get used to this. Else there. And that he spent the whole time tearing down the place they were trying to build. Punk only came back when he'd run out of options and the money was good enough. Now that's actually that. When Rollins said that, I thought that doesn't really make sense. That's an oxymoron. Like, oh, you didn't have any options left, so you came back for the biggest payoff that you could have ever have and have ever had. That doesn't. I mean, I don't know if that's part of the joke. Do you know what I mean? That you can't like. Oh, I haven't got any options left. I guess I'll go back for this multi-million-pound deal where I'm probably going to get my WrestleMania main event and just become incredibly rich and have one of the best runs of my career. Yeah, okay, then I haven't got any options left, so I'll do that. So that didn't really make sense. I might point that out to ChatGPT. This is the kind of thing where I don't necessarily know how to bring something like that out unless I was, like I say, if I was doing this the way that I approach my other work, I might sit on that idea for days and try and chew it around and turn it into something, but I'm on a timer today. Well, not timer exactly, but I want to do this as quick as possible. Maybe there's some, this is what I mean, you have to point out what you're thinking. The more detail you can give it, the better it is. Maybe there's some humour there in that doesn't seem to make sense. How can you I explained it to you alright just now. How do I explain it to ChatGPT? I'll just put that in some brackets. I can't actually remember how Rollins finished this promo. I might just have to quickly grab my phone and just check out the last minute of it again. Right, got it. Oh yeah, he said that he'd done everything. Yeah, okay. That's right. Too many pronouns, pal, as Jim Cornette often says. Doing everything the Punk's done but twice, and he's also had a WrestleMania main event. Right, so then we're gonna like start talking through. I would talk through any ideas about how I want to present this. Normally I'd have more ideas than I currently have, which is just this metal promo. But like I said, I'm going to get ChatGPT to spitball in case there's anything else that I might think of given more time. I'm thinking of doing this as a first person promo. But I'd appreciate any ideas you have for genres or other ways of presenting this that might work better. Rosita from Sesame Street. Into the final couple of lines. Punchline, I don't know. Yeah, no, I'll just leave it like that. No, hang on. Rollins' ridiculous outfit is a black leather jacket with arms that look like he's murdered the popular puppet and severed her arms for his whatever, for his attire. Yeah, at the moment, please just provide ideas around this. Don't give me any lyrics. Yeah. Give me as many ideas as you have for genre and presentation. For this song, I'll just point out, sometimes I just like to tell it stuff that should be obvious. For instance, it doesn't have to be from the first person, as I was thinking. Instance isn't. Okay. Go. Embrace the aggressive, defiant tone of a metalcore track. That's where I was going, with harsh growled verses as Rollins calls out punk, melodic, sarcastic choruses. Yeah. Breakdowns to land. Yeah, sounds good. Rosie. Yeah. Hard rock. I've done a lot of hard rock. I know I've done a lot of metal as well, but comedy punk rock. Channel the absurdity of the situation. Fast, energetic punk riffs. Oh my god, it's giving me loads. Look at that progress bar moving. Parody pop. See, parody pop might work because of the Rosita part of it. Spoken word performance no, I don't think so. Wrestling entrance music parody. Southern rock, that was the only thing I thought of, was some kind of like outlaw blues or something. Outlaw country rock. It's not like it suits Rollins though. Synthwave, mock opera. I think because of some of the imagery that I'm thinking about having in the video, I think maybe we go with my original idea, which is the metal. Yeah, Rollins POV, third person. I don't mind doing the third person. Well, the only thing I like about the first person over the third person is that it gives me the opportunity to do some like lip syncing and make it look like he's spitting this promo out angrily in a metal vocal style. That is probably why I'll end up going for the original idea of his first person point of view. CM Punk's POV. I I don't think so, no. Rosita's POV? No, I don't think so. No, not crowd POV. Tag team style, those are hard. So anything where I've done a song which has got multiple voices in, they're just hard. It's hard to get them the AOs to play ball and do what you want. I've got different types of voices in the minute long SmackDown one I keep mentioning. I'm just trying to think. Yeah, I've pulled it off in some other projects, but I'm not going to do that because that will take a long time, and it's also hard to do that in a 30-second song to get a back and forth. You'd need a couple of minutes to make that work. Media commentary, no. So I'm good. Basically, I already had an idea before I came to ChatGPT, and that's what I'm going to go ahead with, which is the metal first person. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we'll go with the original idea. A metal. I don't know why I keep saying metalcore, as if that would make the lyrics flow differently or something. A metalcore promo from his perspective, maybe mocking the absurdity of punk being forced to come back for amazing wealth and goodwill. If possible. Though that may be hard to squeeze. But we definitely want the song to end on a big Rosita related joke. Now what I normally do is ask it to give me 10. Now ChatGPT has a lot of people have picked up on this. It can't bloody count. If you give it like a word count, it'll just do something else most of the time. So I will try. Please ensure that each idea, each set of lyrics is between 65 and 80-ish. No, I'll just say 65 to 80. Each set of lyrics is between, and give me 10. So you ghosted us, you left us dry, tall down the walls we built up high. I mean, I'm not going to read all of these. That first one's not very good. I usually don't find anything I like until I've got it to do this several times. I'm usually looking at like 50 generations before I start finding stuff that inspires me or stuff I just want to steal. Punk, the voice of the voiceless, with his soul, so hopeless. Okay. See, that's not bad. That's the first time that it's got me I've eclipsed your star. Your story's weak. Oh, and this jacket, Sesame Street chic. It's good. Don't know if it's good enough, but it's good. I'll think about that. I don't know about clown. From hero to ghost, then straight to clown. You're here for cash, but I hold the crown. I like it. I don't know that punk's become clown. Second city saint. What's the second city? Is that Chicago? I'm sorry, I'm going to have to look that up. I thought it was the Windy City. So what's the second city? What is the second city? No, not in the UK, stupid autocomplete. What is the second city? No. It keeps telling me, fucking Google. In America. God damn. It keeps telling me it's Manchester. Chicago, right, okay. Fine. Was I knocked offline? What happened? I'm going to get WordPad and start copying bits that I like into here. So this is all right. And I like that. I prefer to be mentioning Rosita by name here. Right, and I also like, what was it? I like the second city saint. I think it's done. I've done it twice. I don't know. That's this outfit. That's not horrible. Yeah, no, it is. Alarmed. Why would he? It doesn't make sense. You called yourself the best alive, but it took my stage for you to survive. You vanished, left me dry. I wouldn't say Rosita's dead. I'd just say these fuzzy sleeves. Oh yeah, Rosita's dead. Your future's mine. Your past is dead. It would just come out of nowhere, but I don't know. I think the problem with a lot of my stuff, is that the first 15 seconds are usually build up, and then the second it starts getting funny in the second half, and you look at the like average view time on the videos, and they all stop watching at like 14 seconds, and you're like, dude, you would have been laughing a second later. Jesus Christ. Main event is yeah, that's quite hunky preach, but couldn't stay ghosted. I idolised you, took your lead, fulfilled their need is might be okay. Talking about the universe, obviously. Rosita Couture. I'm the one they cheer, he says, while they were definitely all shouting CM Punk during that. I mean, I don't even know if Rollins is Rollins a heel now? It's hard to keep track sometimes, or is it just like he's just Rollins? He's just everyone like Roman's a sort of a tweener these days. Punk is, I suppose they're all doing that now. You tore us down while we built this place would be better. Now you're back for no. See, it does this. It just ruins. No, see, and the joke about this is on Rollins. It's not on Punk. uh, uh, See the problem. This is what I find all the time with these generators. Like this is fun, but my jacket's the proof I'm the king who farms. And I can't think of anything else rhyming with farms that would work instead, so that's not really usable. Spat on this house, left it for dead, but here you are with a, 11 years. Um, mm-hmm. Hmm. No, I've got a few things there, but this always happens. Like I say, I might need to go through 50 of these before one starts to work for me. I normally at this point would give it some feedback and say, oh no, I suppose there is one bit of feedback. Remember that the joke is on Rollins, not Punk. When he claims he had nowhere left to turn but to the most money he's ever made. So what was it he said? This one. So for example, that makes it seem like Punk is the butt of this joke. But he never claimed such a thing. It was a dumb thing for Rollins to say. Claims it.
Where claims it, my hobbits is.
Claims such a thing. And then I'll just say, can you try another 10? Also, stop adding random words in without context for it to rhyme. I really liked, yeah. For example, what does Rollins Farms mean? Yeah, I do thank my ChatGPT and I do talk to it like a person and I do say sorry to it sometimes when I've been mean. I don't know why. Sometimes I found that actually talking to it more, I found that you can get better results out of it sometimes by mocking it or telling it that what this last set of generations was really bad. If it was bad, which it's done before and stuff like that. What I might do, because I think that like I knew this would happen. I said earlier that it's going to be hard to get the joke to hit about what Rollins said. And maybe what I sometimes find with this is that might be taking me down a rabbit hole that I don't like. So if I'm not taken with any of these ones, I'm going to tell it to not worry about that aspect to it. That might just be a little bit hard for people to grasp. Like, I don't think everybody watching it was like, well, that doesn't make sense, Seth. I think a lot of people were probably like, yeah, you didn't have any option but to come back for all this money. So I don't know if it would even hit anyway. So what I might be better off telling it to ignore that joke in my next set anyway. I'll read these. You left me behind, you left us all, that's fine. Ghosted locker room, watched it fall. Done your tricks up top of your game, but you'll come back. No. No. But here you are, your career's drying on. You know what I always think of when people say I'm bizarre, it's not Gold Dust who. I don't know if Gold Dust ever said he was bizarre. He thinks he's quite normal. It was Vince that would always use the word bizarre to describe him. But there was a random Davey Boy Smith promo where I don't know if he was before he was going to take on Michaels for the title in the UK, maybe it was sometime around there. And he was like, Michaels, I'm bizarre. And it's like, no, Davey, you're not really. I mean, you are now that you've said that. That was fucking bizarre that you decided to go that way in a promo. But no, I'd never thought of you as bizarre, particularly Davey Boy. Anyway, I don't know. Rollins is bizarre, but vanished punt, you turn your back. Fury bound. No. See, he's done it again. The jacket's proof I'm top tier weird. I like. Rosita's arms now fuel my beard. That doesn't make sense, ChatGPT, idiot. You burned the bridge, you walked away, then crawled back here for mega pay. No, it's getting to... Ghosting the Froster, you went astray, now you're back. No, desperate move with a cushy deal. It's not getting that joke, that's the problem. Right, okay. You bailed on us, left us in the dust, but now you're back. Millions to be... Find no spark, 11 years out there in the dark, now we're back out. No. There might be something in that one. And this, yeah. Left us behind, called it goodbye. The CM Punk never said he was forced. That's what it's not getting. Right, you tore it down, you walked away enough. No. Okay, right. Let's go back and just... I'm going to stop it going down this rabbit hole. So I'm going to just to be sure, I'm going to repaste the bulk of this. Right. Disregard previous instructions. 65 to 80 words over 8 lines. It did a couple of 9 lines earlier. What am I supposed to do with that? 65 to 80 words over 8 lines. Can give me your 10 best. Random hashtag. Right. No. That's all right. But this jacket, man, it's hard to beat. You thought you were the best, but you bailed, punk. Left 11 long years tearing us down. Now you're here chasing the crown. Yeah, that's not bad actually. That is not bad. Don't want to use the word elite because of associations. God, remember when Rollins versus Omega was seen as something that people would want to see not that long ago? I don't think Omega would be able to keep up now. What happens on this if I just shut the camera for a second? I'm still going to be here. What happens? Look at my stream. Oh yeah, cool. Okay, right. Give me 2 minutes. I will be back. I'm going to keep talking. You claimed you were done out of the fight, but now you're back under the spotlight. Tore down the dream we worked to save. Now you're cashing in on the road you paved. That's yeah. I have to clear your back for a check, not peace of mind. It's good. It's good. You helped me rise, showed me the way, ghosted us all, threw it all away. You slandered this place, called it a joke. Now millions of dollars soften the choke. See, it's doing that thing again. It's just put choke in there because it rhymes, but it doesn't make sense. Alarm and warm don't rhyme. I don't think that works. It made me laugh, but I don't know that it. And my jacket is quite bizarre. Rosita's arms on my avatar. Okay. Walked away, ghosted the crew, slandered the house, but we all knew. Now you're back from the sea. We all knew doesn't make sense. Disarm and warm don't rhyme. That's not bad, I suppose. The jacket's my crown. My leather jacket. Nah, I don't know about crown. So what I would normally do at this point is I think maybe I've got enough to stitch together something to start with, and then I would put that into the music until I've got what I want from that. And I might actually go to Udio to try this, because Udio still does good metal recently, so I might see what that happens. And if it doesn't work, I'm going to switch to Suno and see what I get from that. The other problem is that I like I said, I like to write these short songs, and you can't necessarily specify that in Suno where you can in Udio. I only want it to be 30 seconds long. So while this doesn't work exactly, this kind of thing, I get the basic structure of the song together, and then I get the music right, but then I'll go back in and tinker with the lyrics and do something called in-painting until the lyrics are as I want them. So, like I say, I've been saving some of my favourite lines here. I just wonder what sort of we come up with if I try and combine these. So sorry, I'm going to be back in a minute. So I'm going to start changing some of the lyrics that it's given me. So CM Punk, the voice of the voiceless, ran for the hills, left us all hopeless. You spit on this house, you burned its floors, but came crawling back when you ran out of... No, 11 long years tearing us down. Now you're here chasing the crown. I don't know if I like the first two lines, actually. You helped me to rise. What you helped me to rise, showed me the way, then ghosted us all, threw it away. 11 long years tearing us down. Now you're here chasing the crown. I've eclipsed. So I've got that. Second City Saint, oh how you fell. That's a good one, but I don't know if I've got room for that. We could go Second City Saint, oh how you fell. Your pipe bombs fizzled and I'm doing swell. And then end with so I like and these fuzzy sleeves. Yeah. Now, I don't know whether to do... So there's two options here for this last line. No. No, no, this is good. So I've got the future's mine, your past. No. What rhymes with dead? Now, obviously, I can have a good stab at that myself, but it is good to use like rhyme zone. So it's future's. So I'm going with. Oh, hang on. If I want something that rhymes with dead. Come on, stupid camera. Bled, I can't think of anything. Dread, Fred, Fred, Shred. Shred. Oh, what if it was like a play on go to sleep? Would that be obvious to people if it was something like I've surpassed you, I've put you to bed, I'll put you to bed. Like it's a play on go to sleep. You helped me to rise, showed me the way, then ghosted us all, threw it away. 11 long years tearing us down, now you're here chasing the crown. The second city saying, oh how you fell, these pipe bombs fizzled and I'm doing swell. I've surpassed you, I'll put you to bed. And these fuzzy sleeves, yeah, Rosita's dead. Okay, so some initial ideas from the actual music side of things at this point then. What I would also do in terms of the structure, I think, I usually do like a verse and then like a pre-chorus for a couple of lines and then a line of a chorus, because then you sort of get a cool build-up if you put a pre-chorus in there. Okay, so then I'm going to go into Udio for the first time today. There we go. Create. Now, there's different ways of approaching this, but what I would normally do at this stage is just put in the tags for the genre of music that I want. So, and the order of them and everything is all plays a role in how it's going to end up sounding. So, I'm going to go metalcore. I'm going to go gotta have some melodic death metal. Put in some melodic metalcore. Now I always like to put progressive metal in there as a tag because I think the generations come out more interesting, and because I'm a progressive metal fan. Metalcore, melodic death metal, melodic metalcore, progressive metal, thrash, that I would normally put more in this, but that might do for now. So we go to write lyrics. I'm going to paste these in here. Now, like I said, I'm not expecting good stuff out of Udio today because it's been shocking. I think I'm just going to see if I can get a bit more light in here. That's actually made things worse, hasn't it? Okay, so what am I doing? Yes, like I said, I'm not expecting Udio to get this right, but we will see. So prompt strength, I'll just leave that as it is. Lyric strength I'll whack up because I've provided it with lyrics. I usually put it at 100%. Model 1.5 I'll try first. I usually take the clarity down, usually leave generation quality on high, and I'll do 6. I will work in batches of 6 and then have a listen back to them. So I'll do 2 with 1.5 and then I'll switch to model 1 and do 2 like that. And then I'll switch back to model 1.5 and just do 2 more. Need to make sure there's some volume, I guess, on this. Okay. Hopefully, I don't know how to optimize volume for people at home who aren't actually watching, I don't think, but if there were, I don't know how to get this to sound right for you, is what I'm saying. Right, so I'm going to open a new tab for library. So we can keep track of these new generations that we are making here. We've got okay, so we can listen to some of these. But wouldn't it be nice if one of these was good? Just to be clear, that's not what normally happens. What normally would happen is I'd be doing generations for about an hour and listening to them all. Which I don't mind a bit of that. You help me rise, show me the way. It goes in us all, threw it away. 11 long years, staring us down. Now you helped me rise, showed me the way. That goes in us all, threw it away. 11 long years, staring us down. You helped me rise, showed me the way. That goes in us all, threw it away. 11 long years, tearing us down. Now you're here, chasing the crowd. The second city saying, oh, how you felt. Your pipe bombs fizzle and I'm doing swell. I surpass you, I'll put you to bed. And these fuzzy sleeves, yeah, rotates us dead. That one, it's not bad as a start. I had to do a fair amount of work on it. I think the vocals are way too much. You know, not for what I'd listen to myself, but in terms of for a video on YouTube, I think that's just going to make people stop watching the second they start. So I'd have to, but structurally, that one was all right. Still not necessarily as good as what I would want.
Show me the way, the ghost in us all, throw it away. You help me rise, show me the way, the ghost in us all, throw it away. Like a long year, staring us down, now you're here, chasing the crowd. The second city say, all I have found. Your blood box fizzled out to its swell. What's the past you will put you to bed? And these fuzzy sleeves shall see us dead.
Oh, this is something else, but have a quick listen anyway. This is something for the Transformers project that I'm working on my other channel, which is called Harmonic State.
Gliding in shadows, I watch unseen.
Yeah, it's that loads of
Autobots
features.
moves.
So yeah, that's just a little bit of just in case anyone ever watches this, which is unlikely, and watches it this far, which is unlikely, and happens to be a Transformers fan, which is unlikely, then there you go. Go and check out Harmonic State, and yes, you can see all the work I'm doing with Transformers on there. So I didn't think I listened to 6 there, did I? Hang on.
You help me rise, show me the way, the go to the top. You help me rise.
So there's one there that's okay. I think I'm going to come back and keep doing Generations until I find something better, and then if I don't, I would normally come back to the ones I've hearted and see how much I can do to improve them and get them into the shape I want them to be in. So just as a little experiment though, I just want to try and see what Suno gives me. I think the problem with Suno, like I say, is that I want this to be like a 32-35 second song, and Suno gives you, it'll give me like a 2-minute song. Now, because of the amount, it might give me something with the lyrics that I've provided it within a 30-second window, which would be perfect. No, I don't want to, so I go custom, I put my lyrics in here. I don't know if Suno has these tags like Udio does, I assume so. Style of music, let's put in the same style that we put into Udio. Now, this will serve as a nice little direct comparison. Like I say, I'm expecting the stuff out of Suno to potentially be better. So the style of music. Yeah, there's a little bit less to creating on Suno. There's only these two. I've had to play with all of those things in Udio, and they are useful, even though people don't really understand what they do. But Suno's more user friendly, and you get them bloody quick as well. These will start being available straight away. So let's see what we have here. So you can start playing it already. That's a lot quicker than Udio, and these aren't 30-second generations either. So let's have a listen. No, see, I don't like either of those. It's unusual. I usually like one from Suno. I think it's... they're coming out too heavy, which, I mean, I know, duh. I know I've put metalcore, melodic death metal, melodic metalcore, progressive metal, and thrash, but I wouldn't normally get them. I'm just wondering how to soften the edge a little bit on these. Oh. I could start with just rock. See if that helps. So the thing is, with something like Udio, I've probably used it more than practically anyone else in the world for the last 6 months. I've used it to make lots of things that have come out exactly as I wanted them to, after a lot of work and pulling my hair out. And I've also failed to complete many projects, and people are like, well, if you're using AI, how can you fail to complete a project? You just press the button and it pops out. It doesn't work like that. Not if you're doing it this way. Like, if I'm not a content farm, I've written 3 proper full songs in like 5 months. If I was a content farm, I would have been able to write 100 songs a day. And people just make these assumptions about people that work with AI, that you're not putting any effort into it, that you're not putting any creativity into it. It's all nonsense. Depending on, if you are a content farm, that's fair. But I am not. And if I wouldn't have had 6 weeks where I couldn't think of any songs to write because I wasn't inspired. You know what I mean? That wouldn't happen if I was just churning out stuff. But I don't want to churn out stuff. I want to write my songs. Anyway, we've got a couple more things to listen to here. See if it's softened the edge a little bit, but still heavy.
You help me rise, showing the way that goes to us all, throw it away, let the long years tearing us down. You help me rise, showing the way that goes to us all.
No. I don't like it. Right. What did I put in it? I think... Yeah, I could make it a bit more emo. Seth Rollins strikes me as a bit of an emo growing up, surely. Oh, I bet he was wearing those like Vans slip-ons with the checks, with the chessboard 15 years ago. Thing is, I still want it to be. I want it to be heavy. I want the vocals to be heavy enough that they'll put off some people. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't care about those people. Yeah, I want the vocals to be heavy enough that they put off some people, but not everyone. And I think that like the solo Sokoa promo I did is about where I want to land with that. So we've got a couple more here, I think, and we've got a couple more here. No, it's crap. No. Don't know if you can tell, I don't know if you can hear, but the Suno all of the songs ultimately sound the same. There's something about the way that it does lyrics, and it doesn't matter whether they're screaming or crooning or what, you can just hear it a mile away. Oh, I was composing in 3.5 there. That's actually not their newest version. Let's just see what happens when I upgrade this. Now there are, apparently, I haven't heard it myself yet, but I only got my subscription yesterday. There are production quality issues with practically everything coming out of version 4. Like compositionally, I think it's working well, but there's hisses or noises or a shimmer or something on it. But I'd be uploading this into Udio and remaking it that way anyway, so that shouldn't matter necessarily. But yeah, let's see what version 4 gives us. I'm actually leaning towards, like I said earlier, with the rock and the metal, I'm still leaning towards Udio here. I think it's done better today so far. Version 4, it's good, right? I thought that was good. I thought that might be a starting point to work with there. And it might not actually be that far away from being done, actually. We've got one in Udio that I've liked so far and one in Suno, so I'm going to download this. It has to be as an MP3 because Udio won't upload it otherwise. So I'm going to just open another tab just to make things super confusing. Right, so upload audio. Upload audio, and it is where? There we go. So I have the right to use and distribute it because I have a Suno subscription. So I am allowed to do what I like with it, including uploading it into a rival AI. I'm going to copy the same prompt in. See, that's what people, I don't know if you saw up in that that search bar at the top there, the prompt bar. It said a song about socks disappearing in the washing machine, and then you could just click create and you'd have a 2-minute song about it. It'd probably be quite funny and quite good. That's what most people are doing when they're writing AI music, and then they're going, oh look, and taking the first thing that comes out, which is usually shit. Am I allowed to swear on a live stream? It's usually bad. And then sort of going, look, I made a song, and that's why people that are trying to push it a little bit more like me get a lot of abuse, because people think that's what we're doing. So I don't want to add a section, I don't want to extend. I'm uploading this song and I want to remix it, but I want to remix it with, ideally a 32-second clip. So let's see if we can find one that has all the actual singing in it.
You help me rise. You help me rise. Show me the way that goes in us all. Throw it away. 11 long years tearing us down. Now you're here chasing the crowd. The second city saints, oh how you fell. Your pipe bombs fizzled and I'm doing swell.
Yeah, see, the problem I've got here is that it isn't fitting the lyrics into the 30 odd seconds that I ideally wanted, but I like it, so I can make a longer video if I have to today. What it does mean, which is annoying, is that I have to spend twice as many credits to get it made, get it remixed, but hopefully I'll get it right first time. So basically why I'm doing this again is because I'd never put anything that comes out of Suno live as it is. There's something that I can't put my finger on. It's not just V4, it's always sounded like this. It's got to, as soon as you hear any Suno song, you just go, that's Suno. Regardless of genre, it's got something about it. Something about the vocals. Yeah, I'd never use it. It's not good. But by uploading it into Udio and having Udio recreate it like this, it will sound better. Hopefully it'll take the edge off the vocals a little bit. They're still a little bit shouty. So what I want to do, because I'm happy with it structurally and everything, I want to remix it to a variance of 0. I mean, there isn't actually a 0. I've got 0.1. So Udio's going to try and remake it as close as possible. I've written my own lyrics. I was having some trouble with this yesterday because it wasn't, like I said at the start, it kept giving me instrumentals when I was telling it that I had lyrics when I was trying to upload stuff into it. So the prompt strength shouldn't matter too much here because it's already uploaded a track, it knows what it is. And also I think sometimes when you force it to do, when you set lyrics to high, it can have a negative effect. So although I want the lyrics as they are, again, I think the fact that it's uploading, they're already there the way they are, I think it should reproduce them as is. Model 1.5 will try first, and hopefully the only time I have to do this. Clarity 5, high, okay. Let's get a couple of remixes going. Just going to have a run to the gentleman's lavatories. Oh, I'm glad you're all still here. No, I actually don't know how to tell if anyone has actually clicked on this stream since I started, because I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing? Yes, I'm waiting for, so where's my library page? We're going to have a listen to these remixes. Just coming off camera from back in a minute. I'll keep you thoroughly entertained with my ramblings during this hard time, Daddy. So, yeah, because it's remixing longer songs, they're taking longer. Udio is generally slower than Suno. You can get a 2-minute song out of Suno as fast as Udio will give you a 30-second. So yeah, it's about 4 times as long for the whole thing. The other thing is Suno allows you to, it must generate it as it goes, because you can listen to the start but can't forward. So that's quite clever. Udio doesn't do that. It waits till the whole thing's finished. Yeah, it's taking its time. Here we go. Right. First one was alright. I still need to work on it. The first set of vocals are 6 and 7.
You help me rise, show me the way that goes in our soul, throw it away. 11 long years, tearing us down. Now you're here, chasing the crowd. The second city saints, oh how you fell. Your pipe bombs fizzled and I'm doing swell. I surpass you, I'll put you to bed. And these fuzzy sleeves, yeah, will see us dead.
Yeah, I think it's alright. Okay, right. I don't know what was better out of those two. So, I mean, it's not. I don't think it's far from done. It's definitely quicker than I would normally be to get to this stage where I'm this okay with something. I feel like I'm usually about 5 hours in by this point, and I'm 2 hours, so that's good. What do I want? How do I? I think I just need to run remixes of this. Well, no, I need to. Shit, I need to trim it first and try and stop swearing. I like having the bubble. Okay, so now it's trimmed. Now it should be. How long is it? 45. Show me the way. Throw it away. 11 long years, tearing us down. I want it. I want it to. I want the vocals to be slightly less. So I think I'm just going to have to do remixes until I get what I want now. And this is usually just a question of, oh shit, I can't remix the whole thing. You help me ride in these fuzzy sleeves, yeah. You help me rise, show me the way. That goes to us all, throw it away. 11 long years, tearing us down. Now you're here, chasing the crowd. The second city. Yeah, so in painting a remix, hang on a minute, let me just go back to remix. So why can't I remix longer than 30 seconds? Is it because I've not selected the right? Yeah, so there you go. Okay, so I can do this, it's just going to cost more. So what I'm going to do with remix is, see, I want it to be different enough that it changes the vocals, but not different enough that it really changes the music. So we'll try a variant of 23, we'll just see what it does. I'm going to keep them at 50, model 1.5. I don't know why I put the clarity down to 5. You'd think the higher the better. It's just something that seems to work out better. Like I think I said earlier, I probably would be considered an expert in this, but nobody really knows how it works. So there is a lot of, although I've made, spent an awful long time on here in the last 6 months, nobody really knows how it works. It's like YouTube. It's a bit labyrinthine in terms of the back end. Why have I got a